As chief engineer, you support all other members of the bridge crew by keeping the Aegis operating in top condition. You monitor vital status information about the ship's systems, allocate power needed for maneuvering and combat, and manage the ship's power grid to compensate for damage or boost its capabilities. You also manage the ship's repair teams and keep an eye on how visible the Aegis is to other ships in the area.
Looks like somebody ate one of my cookies. I'm not sure how I feel about this. God, where's these cookies mushy? Okay.
Your system's display gives vital information about the status of the ship's various systems at all times. When your ship is suffering from negative effects, this panel provides information about the source and severity of the effect. As chief engineer, you have more detail about your ship's status than any other member of the crew. Activate your system's display now. How you allocate power determines how effective each of those systems is. As situations change, you'll need to communicate with the rest of the crew to keep them supplied with power and to anticipate when to make critical adjustments. One of your most essential responsibilities as chief engineer is to distribute available power between each of the ship's major systems. Try giving maximum power to engines now. Now try giving maximum power to shields. You will have to reduce power to other systems first. Before the ship can travel between star systems, you must make the ship ready and charge its warp coils. This draws a tremendous amount of power, and you will be unable to make any further changes to power allocation or routing while prepping for warp. Begin preparing for warp now. Charge the warp coils. The helmsman will have a limited time to engage the warp drive, or the coils will automatically discharge to prevent damage to the ship.
Warp coils charged.
How you doing, viewers?
Warp coils charging. Warp coils charged.
Hello, Mooseman.
Warp coil discharge imminent. Warp coils discharged.
That's what we're streaming attorney's fault. Just gotta come to me. Alright.
When the ship sustains damage, it's up to you to deploy repair crews and get critical systems back in working order. You have a limited number of crews available. You may send multiple crews to repair a single system faster, or you may spread them out to work on multiple systems at once. Activate your repair controls now.
Yeah, 1 second, gotta crack this Oreo. I'm fat.
We have simulated damage to your phaser banks and scanners. Assign repair crews to both systems to get them back to full working condition.
Sensor array restored. Phaser array restored.
It's possible to increase the power to one or more systems beyond normal safe operating limits by rerouting the ship's power grid. Switch to rerouting mode now. Try diverting extra power to shields by dragging an adjacent power node over to it. You have increased maximum shield strength by drawing some power from other systems. This situation is risky, though. The extra power flowing through those conduits could cause internal damage. When you use the rerouting system, you must keep an eye on the power grid and be ready to make changes as needed. Various systems of the ship affect how easily other vessels can detect the Aegis. The Aegis is designed to avoid detection at ranges where other Federation vessels would be easily visible to another ship's sensors. As Chief Engineer, you can monitor all systems which are affecting the ship's signature and gauge the range at which the Aegis will be detectable to other vessels. This information is vital when trying to avoid contact with hostile ships.
Warning.
As helmsman, you are the ship's navigator, responsible for maneuvering the ship and navigating within and between star systems. Your crew depends on you to get the ship wherever needed, to avoid collisions with hazards in space, and to maneuver for tactical advantage in combat situations. Your local map can be used to mark ships and objects as waypoints, to check your proximity to hazards, and gauge when you are close to being detected by hostiles. Touch any target on the map to select it. Your basic maneuvering controls allow you to give the ship forward or reverse thrust, to steer the ship to port or starboard, and to move the ship up or down on its vertical axis. The amount of thrust you can give depends on the amount of power your chief engineer allocates to engines. The more power your engines have, the more responsive the ship will be. Maneuvering controls are only available when your local map view is active. The throttle controls your speed and also allows you to reverse or make a full stop. Your ship's impulse drive allows you to travel quickly between planets and other points of interest within a star system. To travel via impulse, you will first need to plot a course by choosing a destination on the impulse map. Once the course is plotted, you will then need to align your ship with the appropriate heading and engage the impulse drive. Be aware, the impulse drive cannot be engaged unless the chief engineer has allocated sufficient power. Switch to your impulse map. Select any point of interest in the star system to plot a course to that destination. Now return to the local view and steer the ship to line up with your plotted course. Grab and push your throttle to engage the impulse drive. The ship's computer will automatically follow the course you plotted. The ship's warp drive can distort space around the ship to propel it faster than light across the vast distances between star systems. The tremendous amount of energy needed for warp travel will require you to coordinate closely with the chief engineer. To travel by warp, it is your responsibility to plot a course by selecting a star system on your warp map. When the course is plotted, you will need to align the ship with the proper heading. Before you can enter warp, your chief engineer will have to prepare the ship and charge the warp coils. Open your warp map now. Select a star system to plot a course to it. Now return to the local view and steer the ship to line up with your plotted course. Push your throttle to engage the warp drive. The warp coils can only remain charged for a limited time. The chief engineer will need to prepare the ship for warp again. various systems of the ship affect how easily other vessels can detect the Aegis. The Aegis is designed to avoid detection at ranges where other Federation vessels would be easily visible to another ship's sensors. As helmsman, the more thrust you are using, the farther away the Aegis can be detected. On your local map, you'll see a ring that expands and contracts as the ship's signature increases or decreases. When other ships come within that ring, they will detect the Aegis. As the tactical officer, you are in charge of the ship's weapons, defenses, and scanners. In combat situations, you must coordinate with the rest of the bridge crew to protect the ship and deal with any threats to it. But you also have a crucial role in non-combat situations. It is the tactical officer's responsibility to scan nearby ships and other objects in the environment to reveal vital information about them. In order to scan anything or to fire on it, you must first target it. To select a target, simply select the appropriate icon on your map. Once you've selected a target, a display will show all currently known information about your selection. Target a nearby ship by tapping its icon on the map. You will often need to scan a target to learn more about it, or to locate people or objects of interest in another vessel. Some objects are scanned with a simple, general scanning action. This happens automatically when the object is targeted. More complex objects, like other ships, can be scanned for specific properties, such as the locations of any weak points in a ship's system. When an object has many features to scan, scanning them all at once is much slower than scanning a single specific system. Scanning is required before it's possible to transport people or cargo off of another vessel, or before being able to target weak spots of an enemy's ship systems. Target a nearby ship by tapping its icon on the map. Here you can select what systems you want to scan. Scanning a single system will always be faster than scanning multiple at once. Also, the closer the ship is to the target, the faster you can scan. Scan the ship's engines now to reveal their status, and any weak points which would allow you to damage the engines directly. As tactical officer, you have control over raising and lowering the ship's shields. When raised, the shields will charge up to maximum strength over time. They are your best defense against damage to the ship. When shields are lowered, or down to 0 strength, any damage to the ship may cause serious harm to onboard systems, or even loss of life to your crew. When shields are raised, the chief engineer can direct power to them to increase their effectiveness. Raise the shields now. There is a delay while power is channeled into the shield emitters before the shields come online. In a combat situation, remember that you need to raise shields before the enemy fires. Photon torpedoes are a devastating weapon. They can automatically track a moving target and deliver heavy damage on impact. However, before you can fire them, you must first give the order to arm them. Arm your torpedoes now. Each torpedo tube takes time to load. Your supply of torpedoes for any mission is limited, so use them wisely. Target the nearby ship and fire torpedoes at it. Phasers are a versatile energy weapon. They continually charge over time, and when fully charged, your phaser banks hold enough energy to fire multiple shots at your target. Phaser banks automatically track your target, but only if it is within the indicated firing arc and within the current range of your weapons. The effective range and damage of your phasers is controlled by the amount of energy the Chief Engineer allocates to them. Target the nearby ship and fire phasers at it. Phasers can be used to precisely target weak spots of another vessel. To use this ability, you must first scan the desired subsystem of a target, such as its weapons or engines. Once scanned, you must then select that system. As long as a scanned system is selected, phasers will auto-target that system's weak points. To hit a subsystem, the target's shields must be down or inactive. Second, your ship must be correctly facing the targeted point. If the target's shields are raised, or you are attacking from the wrong angle, firing in subsystem targeting mode will do minimal damage. When dealing with other ships, targeting individual systems is a good way to disable them or neutralize a threat without outright destroying the ship. This may sometimes be necessary to accomplish your mission objectives. Target the nearby ship and scan its weapons systems. Now select the ship's weapon systems to lock on to their weak points. Your phasers are now in subsystem targeting mode. Fire them for a precision attack. Until the target's shields are down, you will not be able to hit the targeted system. Very good. You have damaged the targeted system. Various systems of the ship affect how easily other vessels can detect the Aegis. The Aegis is designed to avoid detection at ranges where other Federation vessels would be easily visible to another ship's sensors. As tactical officer, arming torpedoes, firing weapons, and activating shields will each make the ship detectable from greater distances. To reduce the ship's signature, disarm torpedoes and lower shields now. The Aegis's prototype remote intrusion system can be used to send encoded signals and disrupt critical systems of other ships. Before it can be used, the tactical officer must scan the target. Once a scanned target is selected, an intrusion into its control systems is attempted via an automated routine. If successful, you may then choose to attempt any of the available disruption routines to temporarily cripple a specific system. Activate the remote intrusion system. Target a nearby ship by tapping its icon on the map. Select a scan target. Choose a disruption routine to inject into the target's systems. Very good, but once used, the remote intrusion system will be fully occupied and unable to disrupt another target or system for some time. Your ship is equipped with standard transporters for beaming objects or personnel aboard from other vessels or locations. Transporting first requires the tactical officer to scan the target vessel or location. If any mission-critical items or personnel to transport, the target will appear on the transporter interface. It will take time to acquire a lock-on before you can beam, and you must remain in range for the lock to succeed. The transporter cannot penetrate through your ship's own shields or those of another ship, so you must coordinate with tactical to make sure your shields are down when you need to transport. If you are attempting to beam something from a hostile vessel, your crew will first have to disable its shields. Activate the transporter interface. Target a nearby ship by tapping its icon on the map. Select the damaged ship from the list of targets. Lock on to the survivors aboard the ship to prepare for transport. To lock on, your ship must be in transport range and unshielded. The target's shield, if any, must also be down. You have transporter lock on the survivors. Give the order to energize. The survivors are now safely aboard the Aegis, but you can only transport 6 at a time. Anytime there are more than 6 targets to transport from a single vessel, you will need to perform multiple transport cycles.
Others are still awaiting transport. There are still others aboard. All individuals accounted for.
As captain, you are in overall command of the crew. It is your responsibility to communicate with and to coordinate the actions of the other officers on the bridge. You'll receive important updates on mission status and also have direct control of the main view screen.
Oh god. Oh, 12 things for captain? Well, good thing I never did captain, so. Oh man. Yeah, I was just going through the training mode. See what it was like. I have a couple of my friends that play this, so. What are you doing? No, I don't want to be the captain. I didn't learn that stuff. Yeah, of course I will. I want the original episode. Oh, there we go.
expedition to the trench. Before we depart, however, Starfleet Command has asked us to complete one final exercise to confirm the Aegis's fitness for the mission ahead, and undoubtedly to test the readiness of her captain and crew.
Captain, we have a message incoming from Deep Space K7. Opening channel.
Aegis, we have a freighter coming into dock, and we've had a little trouble lately with smugglers trafficking invasive species. On your way out, I think it'd be best for everyone if you could just verify the ship isn't carrying any wildlife.
Aye, aye. Shields raised. Torpedoes arming.
Predictive algorithm's been upgraded if you want to test it.
I'll put that in my queue. Everything okay? Where's she at? Oh. More fun chair. Yes, he's just in a more fun chair. I said he's just in a more fun chair. We gotta get your hearing checked. I said he's just in the more fun chair. Oh my god, I think she's losing it. Okay, so
This pattern can be indicative of a Fourier system.
Scan the Regassa. Scanner Radassa for smuggled wildlife.
Would you mind investigating the shield calibration flux here?
Alright, I'll have a look.
Aye, understood. Staying with them.
Aye, aye. Targeting. Scanning.
Transferring data to your panel, Captain. I am not detecting any unusual life forms aboard the freighter, Captain.
I'll let K7 know the ship's clean.
I need to send a technician to the cargo transporter for phase change.
Aye. Prioritizing power to engines.
Aye, aye.
Torpedoes disarmed.
Initializing warp
Coils
protocols.
charging.
Diverting power.
Warp course plotted. Aligning warp vector.
Warp coils ready.
Charged.
We're on vector for warp. Course laid in, Captain. Aye.
I'm picking up a distress signal, Captain. Channel open.
USS Aegis. My vessel has lost all power and our life support systems are nearly exhausted. We have a crew of 6. I request that you take us aboard your ship as soon as possible.
Just functioning normally.
Arming torpedoes.
Aye, aye, Captain. Following the target.
Aye, aye. Maximizing power to shield emitters. Aye, aye. Balancing power allocation.
Roger that. Shields lowered. Aye, Captain. Locking new target. Initiating scan. Scan complete. Life signs detected.
Warp core conversion efficiency is down. Can you see what the issue is there?
Yeah, I'll take a run through it.
Setting course
Disarming
to new
torpedoes.
coordinates. Aye, Captain. Full stop.
vessel is
Safely
empty,
aboard.
and all crew members are accounted for.
We have a priority message incoming from Starfleet Command. Opening channel.
Captain, we've lost contact with one of our survey vessels, the USS Nicholson. You're the closest ship to their last known position. We need you to locate the vessel and render any aid they may need. We're sending their last coordinates to you now. Starfleet out.
Environmental controls are
Calculating travel vector.
If I find anything, I'll let you know.
Aye.
Diverting power for impulse.
Laying course for impulse. Course plotted. On your mark.
Hit it.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Captain, I'm detecting gravitic mines in the area. If we get too close, they'll be attracted to our hull, and the damage could be severe. We should keep our distance.
The environment is inhibiting the effectiveness of our sensors, Captain. We are, however, detecting pockets of plasma coolant. They may provide clues as to the Nicholson's whereabouts.
You got it. Target selected. Scanning target. I finished the scan.
Sensors are detecting a distress beacon, but it is not a Federation frequency. It looks like a civilian vessel needs assistance as well.
I'm picking up a signal on emergency frequencies.
Repairs underway.
On screen.
Aegis, according to my engineer, our engines are locked in some sort of malfunction cycle. If we could temporarily override them, I think we can fix the problem.
All systems are restored. Aye, Captain. Full power to shields.
Aye. Locking on target. Scanning.
Transferring analysis to your panel, Captain. I will update your panel, Captain.
Warning.
Entering
Environmental
anomaly.
hazard detected.
Captain, We've reached our destination.
Engineering just sent up a new report that I need to look at.
Yes, Captain. Changing target. Understood. New target locked. Scan initiated. Scan complete.
I believe our lost ship is showing on sensors now, Captain.
We're being hailed.
Arriving at our destination.
Aegis, this is the USS Nicholson. Our vessel is severely damaged and leaking radiation. Most of my crew escaped, but a few of us are trapped in the forward compartment. I need you to transport us off the ship. And then, well, she's too dangerous. We can't just leave her floating out here. You'll have to scuttle her.
Aye, Captain. Updating target. Initiating scan.
Exiting the anomaly. Aye, aye. Staying with them.
I am updating your panel, Captain.
We've got life signs.
Following the target.
Acquiring transporter lock. Energizing.
Better run another diagnostic on the computer core, just to be safe.
Aye, aye, Captain. Arming torpedoes. Yes, Captain.
Aye. Staying with them.
Aye, Captain. Torpedoes on safe.
Phasers are critical.
We have casualty reports from deck 9 and 14.
Affirmative. Repair crews to phasers.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Shuttle maintenance and resupply has been approved.
Aye, aye. Blocking new target. Engaging. Aye,
Follow.
Captain. New target locked. Scanning.
Aye, Captain. Following the target.
Warning.
Moving into the
Environmental
anomaly.
hazard detected.
Phasers are fully operational.
Phaser
All
array
systems fully restored.
I am sending new data to your panel, Captain.
Exiting anomaly.
Understood. Starting disruption attempt. Updating target. I'm in.
It looks like that fixed it. We should be able to take it from here. Thanks for your help. You probably just saved all our lives.
Captain, I have an update from Starfleet Command. They're sending us new coordinates.
Initializing spectrographic analysis.
Plotting course.
Aye, aye.
Allocating engine power for impulse.
Plotting impulse course. Aye, aye, Captain.
Captain, I'm getting something on the distress channel. Putting it on screen.
This is Captain Jameson of the Kobayashi Mine. We've struck a gravitic mine. We've lost all power and our hull has been penetrated. Life support systems are failing. Our position is Gamma Hydra Section 10. Please, you must help us.
Captain, that places them in the Klingon neutral zone. Entering the zone would put us in violation of treaty.
We're getting some odd feedback effects in the impulse engines. Could you check on that?
I'll look it over.
Roger that. Locking on target. Engaging target. Aye, aye, Captain. Targeting. Aye,
Following.
aye. Changing target.
We're approaching the Klingon neutral zone, Captain.
You got it. Target selected. Firing.
New
Understood.
coordinates laid in. Following
Aye,
the target.
locking new target.
Can you take a minute to confirm the new guidance modules and the escape pod systems are online?
Right. I'll look it over.
Adjusting heading for new coordinates.
I'll alert medical.
Yes,
Staying with
Captain.
them.
Target selected. Scan initiated.
I am updating your
we have
panel,
life
Captain.
signs.
Aye, understood. Bring her to full stop. Following the target.
Acquiring lock.
Warning. Cloaked vessel detected.
Yes,
Adjusting course for new coordinates.
I'm Captain.
Interference is
Raising
blocking the
shields.
transport.
Arming torpedoes.
Shifting cloaking detected.
New contact. One enemy vessel. Aye,
Staying
aye.
with
New
you.
target locked. Opening fire.
Kobayashi Maru is at 50% hull integrity. Kobayashi Maru, 25% hull integrity. Kobayashi Maru hull, 10%.
Particle analyzers are reacting, Captain. There may be
Kobayashi
operating in
Maru
the
was
area.
just destroyed, Captain.
Congratulations, Captain. You and your crew have just completed the Kobayashi Maru simulation. I know it's not easy to face a no-win situation like that, but it's a necessary test, both for Starfleet and for yourselves. I think we all have a better idea now of the decisions you'll make when there's no obvious right answer. Based on your overall performance, I'm not only clearing the Aegis for Operation Distant Shore, I'm recommending that you lead the expedition into the trench.
The fuck is the trench? Sucks if they don't let you name yourself. That would be awesome. Pour me some pink lemonade. Yeah, according to my lighting, it looks orange, but it's actually pink. Pink lemonade, pink lemonade. That coloring is way off.
Captain's log, Stardate 2258.193. We believe we've identified a candidate world for Vulcan resettlement. The Governing Council for Settlements in the Trench has granted us permission to perform a survey of Silva 4 and its home system, on condition that we share all our findings with the Council. We'll be accompanied by our science vessel USS Huxley. This is our first journey into the uninhabited regions of the Trench.
Incoming message from Starfleet. Putting it on screen.
Captain, I understand you're about to get underway. Before you go, I wanted to remind you that you are representing the entire United Federation of Planets out there. I'm counting on each of you to demonstrate our ideals to the highest possible degree. But don't worry, you have Starfleet Command's every confidence. Good luck to you and your crew. Starfleet out.
We're being hailed, Captain. It's the Huxley.
Theta radiation.
Aegis, this is Captain Uku of USS Huxley. Our system checks are complete. We're ready to go. We'll stand by and follow you out when you're ready.
Aye.
Preparing for warp. Adjusting power.
Warp course laid in. Lining up for warp vector.
Ready for warp.
Charged.
Warp vector aligned. We're ready to go. Aye, aye. Entering the anomaly.
I am detecting several localized energy pulses nearby. I do not recognize their signature. I recommend we perform an active scan on one.
USS Huxley has entered the system.
Aegis, keep your distance from those distortions.
You got it. Changing
One just
target.
detonated when we got close to it.
Scanning target.
Damage is minor,
I
but
will
we
update
don't want
your
to do that
panel,
again.
Captain, I'm reading a number of spatial disturbances. Waveforms are similar to a Class 1 plasma storm, but it seems to be affecting the entire system. It may impact navigation. We should proceed with caution.
Exiting anomaly.
Calculating travel vector.
Understood, Huxley. Stand by.
Powering engines for
Captain, USS
Making
Huxley
ready
is
for
getting
impulse.
unusual readings from their planetary scans. They're requesting we verify with a scan of our own.
On your mark, Captain. Entering anomaly.
Better run another diagnostic on the computer core, just to be safe.
Aye, understood.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Adjusting
Updating target.
course.
Probe is away.
Transferring analysis to your panel, Captain. Intriguing. Silva 4 may have been inhabitable sometime in the past, but if so, something has changed it dramatically.
Incoming message from Captain Ukwu.
Captain, I've asked my science team to perform deep planetary scans on Silva 4. It'll take us a little while. If you can complete the survey of the remaining areas, we should be finished by the time you return.
Plotting course.
Aye, aye.
Diverting power for impulse.
Laying course for impulse. Course plotted. Aye, aye, Captain.
Radiometric converters functioning normally.
The storm is getting stronger, Captain. And based on these readings, I believe it will continue to worsen. Particle analysis shows localized high-frequency oscillation around the moon. It is causing reduced fidelity in our sensors. We should be able to complete a scan, but quality may be compromised.
Calculating travel vector.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Affirmative. Prioritizing power to shields.
This pattern could be indicative of a furrier system.
Setting new heading.
Locking on target. Launching probe.
The storm is intensifying.
The probe's in position and transmitting data.
Intriguing. There are patterns on the moon consistent with subsurface structures, Captain. I see no signs of life, but that may be due to the atmospheric interference. Our belief that this area is uninhabited may have been misinformed.
Plotting course.
Aye, aye.
Powering engines for impulse.
Plotting impulse course. Course plotted. On your mark. Aye.
Something about those asteroids appears to be drawing power from our warp core, Captain. I am receiving anomalous readings from the asteroid cluster, Captain.
We're picking up trace signals from deeper within the field. It's too faint for me to decipher. It may be a distress beacon of some
Understood.
sort.
Targeting. Scanning.
Warp core conversion efficiency is down. Can you see what the issue is there?
No problem.
Scan is showing that anomaly as
I believe
dangerous.
our vessel will absorb the anomaly's effects with little trouble, Captain. It puts us at risk of damage to the ship.
Acknowledged. Maximizing power to shield emitters.
Warning. Moving into the anomaly.
Hazard detected.
Warp core containment is degraded.
Affirmative. Repair crews are en route.
Arriving at our destination.
Warp core repaired. All
Warp
repairs
core
completed.
Restored.
Roger that. Updating target. Firing.
Bipolar flow junction damaged.
Aye. New target locked. Initiating scan. Scanning
Understood.
complete.
Damage crews to warp core.
That's the source of the signal. It does appear to have been a distress signal at some point, but the signal's far too weak for it to be of any use now.
Perhaps it has been overwhelmed by the environmental conditions.
Aye, aye. Targeting. Engaging target.
All systems fully restored.
Entering the anomaly.
Deck 13.
We've arrived.
Calculating travel vector.
Aye, Captain. Starting repairs on warp core.
Aye, Captain.
Allocating engine power for impulse.
Exiting the anomaly. Making ready for impulse. Course laid in, Captain.
Warp core repaired.
Warp core
All
restored.
repairs completed.
Aye, understood.
This nebula has an unusually high concentration of ionically charged particles. Remaining within the particle field will negatively impact shield function.
We should launch a probe and get out of here as soon as possible.
Roger that. Target selected. Deploying probe. Probe is in place and transmitting.
The probe has detected a ship, Captain.
They may need help. There's no activity on standard subspace frequencies, but we may want to check it out just in case.
Aye, aye. Locking new target.
Aye, aye. Full power to engines.
Moving into the anomaly.
Aye. Locking on target.
Arriving at our destination.
Aye, aye, Captain. Changing target. Scanning.
I am sending new data to your panel, Captain.
Following
yes,
the target.
Targeting. Scanning.
Transferring data to your panel, Captain.
The vessel's computer is intact. It's encrypted, but we should be able to access it through our remote intrusion system.
Initializing spectrographic analysis.
Warning.
Exiting the anomaly.
Yes, Captain. Dispatching repair crews.
Warning.
Aye, Captain. Staying with them.
Aye, Captain. Attempting to disrupt. Target selected.
Warning.
We're disrupting the target system.
Ship's been picked clean. Multiple hull breaches. They must have happened fairly recently. The last log entry was just a few days ago. There's no one for us to save here. We may want to scuttle the ship to make sure no one else gets drawn in here.
Understood. Changing target. Firing.
Hostile vessel closing in.
Fully operational.
I've got a new
Phaser fire
contact.
control
Hostile.
restored. Sensors are fully
Arming torpedoes.
Captain, all systems are restored.
Sensor array restored. Warning.
Captain, incoming message from the Huxley. An emergency channel.
Fire! Aegis, we are under attack by 2 unidentified vessels. We need immediate support.
Warning.
Aye, Captain. Locking new target.
Shield strength
Scanning
at
target.
50%. Aye, Captain. Prioritizing power to shields.
Entering the anomaly.
Transferring analysis to your panel, Captain.
Moving out of the anomaly.
One hostile destroyed. All clear, Captain.
Plotting course. Warning.
Aye, aye.
Torpedoes
Powering
disarmed.
engines for impulse.
Laying course for impulse.
Aye,
New
aye.
coordinates laid
Dropping
in.
shields.
Aye, aye, Captain. On your
Diverting
mark,
power
Captain.
for impulse.
Making ready for impulse.
USS Huxley is reporting 75% hull integrity.
I've got multiple hostile contacts. Aye, Captain.
Showing on their
Raising shields.
sensors.
Torpedoes arming.
Aye. Prioritizing power to phasers.
You got it. Locking on target. Scan initiated.
Staying with them.
Updating target. Scanning target.
I am updating your panel, Captain.
Aye, aye. Roger that. Targeting. Engaging. Aye, aye, Captain. Attempting system disruption. Stand by. Locking on target. Hostile retreating. Target system is disrupted.
Following the
target
target.
selected. Opening fire.
Warning.
Moving into the
Environmental
anomaly.
hazard detected.
Yes,
Staying with
Captain.
them.
Changing target.
I am sending new data to your panel, Captain.
Initiating scan. Full scan complete.
Hostile ship is fleeing. We did it. The Huxley is secure.
I appreciate the help, Aegis. I'm afraid we need...
Hi.
Torpedoes
Preparing
on
for
safe.
warp. Allocating power.
Warp course is set. Lining up for warp.
Warp coils charged.
Charged.
We're aligned for warp. We're ready to go. Aye.
USS Huxley has arrived safely, Captain.
Thanks for getting us back home, Aegis. I think we can take it from here.
Captain's log, Stardate 2258.201. Our science team has discovered a connection between the anomalies we encountered in the Silva system. Each showed the presence of a highly unstable substance known as protomatter. Our continued exploration suggests the entire trench may be contaminated with concentrations of protomatter, but further research will have to wait. We've received a distress signal from an independent vessel and are now in pursuit of the ship to render aid.
We're being hailed. Opening channel.
This is Anton Serko, acting captain of the Polaris. We're experiencing multiple system failures. Please, keep your distance. We can't guarantee your safety.
Understood. Locking new target.
The Polaris's current trajectory will take them directly through the asteroid field, Captain. Their chances of survival are effectively 0.
If we can get within range, we may be able to disrupt their engines. I'll contact USS Raleigh and request support.
Exiting anomaly.
Aye, aye, Captain. Updating target.
Just to be safe, can you look at the fire control systems again?
Aye, Captain. Maximizing power to engines.
Aye, aye, Captain. Full speed ahead.
Understood.
The target.
New target locked. Scanning.
Aye, 1/2 throttle.
Transferring data to your panel, Captain.
Aye, aye. Starting disruption attempt. Targeting.
Entering anomaly.
I'm in. Target system disrupted.
Captain, incoming message from the vessel.
Please, you have to help. We're taking supplies to a research station in the Persef system. Something went wrong. Something happened to the star. We got hit by some kind of blast wave or something. And now we can't reach anyone at the station. You have to go back. You have to help them, please.
USS Raleigh is arriving. Incoming message from the Raleigh, Captain. On screen.
Aegis, this is USS Raleigh. We're on hand to assist the Polaris.
The Raleigh is better equipped to help with repairs, Captain. I advise we check on that station.
Exiting the anomaly.
Impulse engine showing all green.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Preparing for warp. Adjusting power.
Warp course laid in. Lining up for warp vector. Warp
Ready for
vector
warp.
aligned.
Charge.
Course plotted. Aye, Captain.
reading any life signs on the station, but I am picking up a few escape pods amongst the debris. Captain, sensors indicate the star is experiencing wide-scale coronal disintegration.
Locking on target.
If the core erupts, our ship will not be able to withstand the blast wave. I will update your panel, Captain.
Life signs detected.
Establishing lock.
Captain, we've reached our destination.
Energizing.
Captain, we should deliver the survivors to the Raleigh. Their medbay is significantly larger.
I'll contact them and ask them to put their medical staff on alert.
I am detecting tachyon levels consistent with recent use of a cloaking device.
We should be on our guard.
Warning. Cloaked vessel detected.
Aye, Captain. Shields up. Arming torpedoes.
Captain, I'm getting a signal of unknown origin here.
Federation vessel, leave now or be destroyed. You have 30 seconds to comply.
What are the Klingons doing in the trench?
Affirmative.
I know we're here.
Cloaking. New contact.
That's a Klingon D5 cruiser.
Roger that. Target selected. You got it.
With
Changing target. Scanning. Firing.
Warning. Cloaked vessel detected.
Full scan complete.
Environmental radiation levels are spiking. The star's core is going to erupt soon.
Enemy vessel decloaking. Hostile vessel destroyed. Aye, aye. Locking new target. Scanning. Yes, Captain. Engaging target. I've finished the scan. Aye, Captain.
Shields at 50%. Understood. Prioritizing power to shields.
Enemy vessel, breaking contact.
Aye, throttle to 0.
Hostile destroyed. Aye, aye. Updating target. Scanning target.
Captain, I have noticed a pattern of unusual sensor echoes. They are indicative of the recent use of a cloaking device. Transferring data to your panel, Captain.
Showing on their sensors.
I've got a new contact. Hostile.
Our shields are at 25%. Aye, aye. Full power to shields.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Following
New
the
target
target.
locked. Scanning. Engaging.
I am sending new data to your panel, Captain.
Shields are down.
Enemy retreating.
Acknowledged. Repair crews to shield emitters.
Warning. Cloaked vessel detected.
Scratch one hostile.
Shield emitters restored.
Shield emitters restored.
You
Captain,
got it. Locking
we've
on
reached our
target.
destination.
Initiating scan.
Transferring analysis to your panel, Captain.
I know we're here. Cloaking. New contact. One enemy vessel. Aye,
Follow
Captain. New target locked. Opening fire.
The amount of environmental radiation is spiking to dangerously high levels.
Balancing power. Aye. Repair crews are en route. Shields are fully operational.
Emitters restored.
Engines fully restored.
Engines restored.
Enemy vessel destroyed. Aye. Locking. New target. Scan and
Phaser array
understood.
fully repaired.
Phaser array.
I am updating your panel, Captain. I count 3 escape pods we have not yet
Disarming
searched.
torpedoes. Yes, Captain. Lowering shields.
Acquiring transporter lock.
Arriving at our destination.
Energizing.
Sensors are showing waveforms consistent with recent cloaking activity.
Aye, aye.
Captain, it looks like matter from the star is causing temperature spikes in certain areas, severe enough to damage
Enemy
the ship.
vessel decloaking.
Those pods might not last long out there.
New contact.
Captain, we've been
One
detected.
hostile.
Moving into the anomaly.
Aye, aye. Target selected. Firing.
Engine repairs. Shield emitters repaired. Engines are fully operational.
Engines.
Phasers are fully operational.
Phaser array restored.
Yes, Captain. Repairing sensors.
Warning.
Sensor
Cloaked
suite
vessel
repaired,
detected.
Captain.
Moving out to the anomaly.
Restored.
Aye, Captain.
Exiting anomaly.
Shields raised. Scratch one hostile.
Warning.
Moving into the
Environmental
anomaly.
hazard detected.
Ship decloaking. New contact. One enemy vessel. Understood.
Staying with-
Changing target. Engaging. Targeting. Scanning target.
I will update your panel, Captain.
Roger that. Attempting to disrupt. Updating target. We're disrupting the target system.
Shields 50%.
Aye, aye.
Shield
Understood. Targeting. Engaging target. Roger
Staying
that.
with them. Stellar core eruption is imminent. We need to warp out of here, Captain.
We have lost shields.
Lost vessel detected.
Aye, aye. Repairs underway. Shield emitters restored. Engines fully restored.
Exiting the anomaly.
Phaser fire control
Entering
restored.
the anomaly.
Phaser
Shield emitters repaired.
warp core damaged.
Entering anomaly.
Hostile ship decloaking.
Repairing phaser array.
I've got a new
Phaser array
contact.
fully
Hostile.
repaired.
Array restored.
Affirmative. Full power to engines. Aye. Repairing warp.
Exiting anomaly.
Warp core damaged.
Acknowledged. Maximizing power to shield emitters. Yes, Captain. Damage
I've
crews
taken
to
out their
warp
weapon systems. Hostile destroyed.
Warp core damaged.
Coolant leak on deck 11. Aye, aye. Starting repairs on warp core.
Aye.
Following.
Locking on target. Firing. Enemy vessel is retreating. Aye,
Following
aye.
the target.
Target selected.
Warp core is fully
Core
repaired.
restored.
Understood.
Firing.
Dispatching repair crews.
One hostile destroyed.
Stellar core has erupted. Wavefront impact in 60 seconds.
Shields are fully
Shield
operational.
emitters restored.
Aye.
Preparing for warp. Allocating power.
Warp course
Engine
is set.
repairs
Aligning
complete,
warp
Captain.
vector.
Engines restored.
Warp coils ready.
Charged.
Wavefront impact 30 seconds.
We're aligned for warp. Course plotted.
Phaser
On
fire
your mark.
control
Aye.
restored.
Phaser array restored.
Captain's log, Stardate 2258.206. It's become clear that the dangers of the trench make it unsuitable for a population as fragile as the Vulcans. The Federation will have to find a new home for the Vulcan people elsewhere. After our encounter with Klingon warships, our mission has changed. We need to know what the Klingon Empire is up to. We've detected significant Klingon activity deep within the trench. We're going in alone to see what we can learn.
Once we arrive in the Arna system, we will have to be cautious. Based on my data, I believe the Klingons have established a sensor network.
Aye, Captain. Locking new target. Scan initiated. Full scan
Transferring
complete.
data to your panel, Captain.
Aye.
Initializing warp protocols. Diverting power.
Warp course plotted. Lining up for warp. We're on vector for warp.
Can you see what's up with that?
Finish this up first.
On your mark,
coils
Captain.
charged.
Aye, aye, Captain. New coordinates, adjusting course.
What are those things?
Starships, Lieutenant. Or the remains of them.
But from where?
Unknown. The design and materials of construction matched no identified source.
I wonder who built them.
I would be more concerned about who destroyed them.
Setting new heading. Aye, Captain. Aye, aye, Captain. 1/4 throttle. Aye, aye. Setting throttle to full.
Warning. Cloaked vessel detected.
Aye, aye, Captain. Shields up. Arming torpedoes. Enemy vessel detected. New contact. One hostile.
Staying
yes,
with
Captain. Changing target. Scanning.
Affirmative. Full power to shields.
I'm picking up some localized signals, Captain. They're consistent with a Klingon sensor network node. If we can
Transferring
access a node
analysis to
without
your panel,
triggering
Updating
it,
target.
we may be able to inject an override. It could give us more time to work in the system undetected.
Aye, Captain. Attempting system disruption. Stand by. Changing target. Hostile vessel destroyed.
Adjusting
You got
heading
it.
for new
Shields lowered.
coordinates.
Torpedoes on safe.
Following
Aye,
the
Captain.
target.
Updating target.
Setting course to new coordinates. Entering the anomaly. Aye, staying with them.
Requesting a maintenance crew on the cargo base, stat.
Aye, Captain. Locking new target.
Yes, moving to new coordinates. Staying with them.
Target selected. Scanning.
Exiting anomaly.
I am sending new data to your panel, Captain.
We just tripped the sensor network. Klingon vessels are probably en route to investigate.
Adjusting course for new coordinates.
Target system is disrupted.
That should keep us from showing up on the sensor network for now. We're picking up additional network nodes around the system, Captain. Each one we disrupt might buy us a little more time to operate.
I will update the chart of our operational area.
Shuttlecraft safety inspections are complete.
Calculating travel vector.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Allocating engine power for impulse.
We're ready to go. Plotting impulse course. Aye.
Contacts detected.
I'm detecting a civilian vessel in the area.
Moving to new coordinates.
I cannot tell what it is hauling, but its signature is fluctuating wildly.
I'm sure the Klingons are monitoring the transport sensors. If we get too close, they'll know exactly where we are.
Aye, aye, Captain. Locking on target.
Aye, understood. Changing heading.
Warning.
Entering
Environmental
anomaly.
hazard detected.
Not responding.
Exiting the anomaly.
Aye,
Following
aye.
the target.
Targeting.
Warning.
Moving into the
Environmental
anomaly.
hazard detected.
Setting new heading.
New contact. One enemy vessel.
Containment status critical.
Affirmative. Prioritizing power to shields.
Staying
New
with
target locked. Initiating scan.
We're too close. Klingon vessels are responding.
Exiting anomaly. Adjusting
Understood.
heading for new
Ceasing
coordinates.
Scan complete. We've got life.
I count 9 crew members aboard the transport. Only 3 of them are Klingon.
Following.
They have hostages?
The device they have on board is dangerously unstable. A protomatter core of some kind. Captain, that device is too dangerous to leave in the Klingons' hands. Or anyone's hands, for that matter.
Energizing.
We've lost power on deck 5. Yes,
following the target.
Changing target. Firing. Enemy vessel destroyed.
I can confirm that the protomatter
Hostiles
core
are
was
calling for
destroyed in the
reinforcements.
blast.
Aye. Target selected.
They're calling for help. Captain, hostile reinforcements en route.
Warning.
Particle analyzers are reacting, Captain.
Firing.
There may be a cloaked vessel operating in the area.
Aye, Captain. Targeting. Scanning. Ship decloaking.
Captain, hostile reinforcements en route.
New contact. One hostile. Yes,
Staying with
Captain.
them.
Locking on target. Updating
Enemy
target.
reinforcements are inbound.
Scanning target. Engaging.
I am updating the
From multiple decks. Aye, aye. Attempting system disruption. Stand by. Locking new target. I'm in. Target system disrupted.
Warning.
Entering the anomaly.
Updating target.
Following the
Engaging
target.
target. Enemy breaking contact.
We're showing on their sensors.
Understood.
Staying with them.
Locking new target. Engaging.
Aye. Maximizing power to phases.
Aye, aye.
Aye, aye. Repairs underway. Phasers are fully operational.
Phaser array restored.
I will update your panel, Captain.
Exiting the anomaly.
Engines fully restored.
Engines restored.
Shield emitters repaired.
Shield emitters restored.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Acknowledged. Prioritizing power to engines.
Warning.
Moving into the
Environmental
anomaly.
hazard detected.
Hostile reinforcements are on the way.
Sensors are showing waveforms consistent with recent cloaking activity.
Enemy vessel decloaking. I've got a new contact. Hostile. Roger that. Raising shield.
No, we're here.
Arming. I can. Target selected. Firing.
Moving out of the anomaly.
Shields are fully operational.
Restored.
Aye, aye. Maximizing power to shield emitters. Aye, Captain. Full power to laser banks.
One hostile destroyed.
Aye, Captain. Aye, aye. Maximum throttle.
Shield strength at 50%. Shields at 25%.
You got it. Locking on target. Opening fire.
Affirmative. Repairing
Hostile
torpedo.
retreating. Enemy
Aye.
vessel destroyed.
Prioritizing power to shields. Torpedo launchers repaired.
Torpedo launchers restored.
Aye, Captain. Aye, aye. Full speed ahead. Aye.
Affirmative. Repairing warp core. Yes, Captain. Maximizing power to engines.
Warning.
Entering
Environmental
anomaly.
hazard detected.
Warp core is fully operational.
Warp core restored.
Exiting anomaly.
Enemy reinforcements are inbound.
Warning. Cloaked vessel detected.
Aye, aye, Captain. Bring her to full stop.
Hostile ship been detected. New contact. One enemy vessel.
Following
Aye,
the
aye.
target.
Targeting. Initiating scan.
Aye, aye. Maximizing power to phasers.
Transferring data to your panel.
Aye, Captain. Changing target. Firing. Hostile vessel destroyed.
Shields at 50%.
Plotting course.
Aye, aye.
Disarming
Powering
torpedoes.
engines for impulse.
Making ready for impulse. Course laid in, Captain. Aye.
I'm reading multiple hostile contacts.
Sensors are picking up a strong signal coming from that
Lowering
location. I do
shields.
not recognize the signature.
Aye. New target locked.
We're showing on their
Scanning.
sensors.
Aye,
Staying with
Captain.
them.
Updating target. Engaging target.
Captain, they're calling for reinforcements. Captain, we've been detected.
Captain. New target locked. Scan initiated. Enemy retreating.
Transferring analysis to your panel, Captain.
Yes. Hostile reinforcements are on the way.
Entering the anomaly.
Roger that. Locking on target. Holding fire. Initiating scan.
We're showing on their sensors.
Aye aye.
Following the
Target
target.
selected. Firing.
Exiting the anomaly.
Understood. Full power to phaser banks.
Understood. Targeting. Engaging target. I've taken out their engine.
Hostile reinforcements en route.
Entering anomaly.
Aye aye. Attempting to disrupt. Locking new target. Target system is disrupted. Enemy vessel decloaking. New contact. One hostile. Aye,
Staying
aye,
with
Captain. Changing target. Enemy vessel is retreating. Opening fire.
Aye, aye, Captain. Following the target. Aye, understood.
From these readings, it looks as though there is still an active device aboard that vessel. We will have to analyze the data further once we are in safer territory.
Locking on target. Firing.
Hostiles are calling for reinforcements.
You got it. Changing target. Scanning target.
I am updating your panel, Captain.
Understood. Starting disruption attempt. Updating target.
Captain, hostile reinforcements en route.
We're disrupting the target system.
Moving out of the anomaly.
Warp core damaged.
Acknowledged. Dispatching repair crews.
Torpedo launchers damaged.
Shield
Moving into the
emitters
anomaly.
restored.
Shield emitters restored.